Breaking news. See what court has decided on the whole Paris Club reform, where Malami is supporting those who are outside the country should be collecting millions from from Nigerian government due to an illegal thing going on right there. Many people have continued to question why Malami and the rest of them, are supporting this Paris Club over Nigeria. The governors have come up to say this was a scam by Malami to be collecting money. However, Malami is the Minister of Justice. See what the court has said, and this is causing real disturb, and uncertainty, as a lot of people cannot understand if there is justice in this country in any way, form, or kind. Those who will think, they are dispensing justice or truth are not doing any such thing. In fact, they are doing their own thing, and it's sad, but it's the truth of what is going on currently right now. So the judge has decided on this case, very controversial case, and we'll keep you up to speed. Let's get all the details. Paris Club reform. Court dismisses Nigerian Governors Forum application to appeal judgment. The Chief Judge of the Federal High Court, Justice John Tochi, has dismissed an application by the Nigerian Governors Forum for leave to appeal the judgment of the court, which declared as illegal deduction by the federal government for the federal account to debit service. Affirm Loaners International Limited and 235 others dragged the federal government to court to challenge the illegal deduction. Other defendants in the suit are the Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, Malami Abubakar, the Minister of Finance and Accounts of the Federation, Zenab. The NGF filed an application as an interested party in the matter. It sought the leave of the court to appeal the judgment. After counsel in the matter argued their belief, the court in its judgment said the court must be satisfied that there is sufficient reason which prevents the applicant from exercising its constitutional right of appeal before prayers can be granted. He said for leave to be granted, an interested party must show sufficient interest in the proceedings and the judgment of the trial court. Justice Tochi held application for leave to appeal being an equitable reason is never granted for the asking. The court must be satisfied that there is sufficient reasons which prevent the applicant from exercising his constitutional right to appeal before the prayers can be granted. The only interest shown in the subject matter in paragraph 2 of the affidavit in support of what the Nigerian Governors Forum is registered party pressure group of Nigerian governors within the Nigerian politics do not show how the judgment arising from the enforcement contract between the judgment credited to the judgment debitor and that has affected the applicant, which is not a party to the contract. The application is neither a state nor a local government matter. Therefore, resolve this issue against the applicant and hold that the interested party applicant do not fulfill the requirement to leave in the appeal. As a consequence of the foregoing findings in the suit, Linen and other plaintiffs sought the refund of over $2 billion by the federal government to the local government council and the area council of the federation. The plaintiffs also sought the refund of additional over $563 million due to local government, and the plaintiffs also sought the refund of additional 563 million dollars due to the local government that the federal government has continuously held. So this is what is happening, my wonderful people, and everybody's just watching and wanting to see exactly what will happen next. So there are real cause of concern, real issues ongoing, and Nigerians are just watching to see what will follow next. Because the truth of the matter is, we all think that these people, mean well, and to a large extent, this whole Paris Club thing has been like a fraudulent matter. Okay, really a fraudulent one that has been ongoing. This whole Paris thing has been like really a big fraud, and so when you look at it, you will understand that there is really no need for everybody to just keep quiet, and just so, I mean, Malami has been the one making the front for this because of what he will personally gain. And it's a shame, but this is what is happening. Okay, people you thought should stand for the nation, should defend the cause of what makes us a nation, are not, they don't share that thought or that at all. And it's quite different. The reactions are quite different to what you think could potentially come up in those lines. So at the end of the day, you will watch and see that Nigeria, the country it's beyond you can imagine. Nigeria, things that are going on is not acceptable. Okay, the federal government is busy spending money, giving to other countries millions of dollars and all that. But guess what? Back at home, there is, I mean, ASU is on strike, students at home. Back at home, there are no job. Back at home, there are real issues going on. But this is what, I mean, they are just living their best lives. Being in government is a way to achieve all you want to achieve and leave the others to settle and leave the others to suffer. Being government is the way to just take care of themselves, and that's it. And they don't care what is going on with the ordinary man and woman on the streets. They don't care how things are happening and what is going on with the ordinary man and woman on the streets. So when you look at it, how do we solve this issue? What do we need to do? Okay? Malami is one person who has disgraced this country in no small way. He has disgraced the nation in no small way. So there it is. This is what is happening. We'll keep you up to speed as the matter unfolds. Remember that every one of us must give a real contribution into what is going on for us to be safe. As a nation, we can't continue to lie that these things are not happening. They are really happening. Okay, Malami and Buhari, all of them, to a large extent, this is what they do. Leave us a comment. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye for now. Bye.